Okay, next let's go to drum bus. This is a this is kind of they classify this as drive. I would classify this more as like a coloring. Just like how we were talking about how that cabinet can color a sound. This is really designed for drums. You can put it on literally a drum bus. So if you have made a track where you've got like your snares on a track, your kicks on a track, hi-hats on a track, stuff like that, group that all into a bus. You can send that all to a bus, or you could just group them all and put the drum bus on the group. Or it actually works pretty well on a loop like this as well because it has multiple sounds in it as well. It's effectively a very similar thing. So I'm going to put it on this loop. Okay, so what this is going to do is add some color and character to this loop. Okay, so let me just remind you what this loop sounds like. So drum bus is off. Okay, now let's turn it on. Okay, we got a little bit of volume in it. So this soft, medium, and hard is, you could kind of think of it as distortion. It's a drive amount. So right now we're on soft. Let's go to medium and hard. Okay, let's turn up our crunch. Boom. Push our basses a little bit more. Get a little frequency on that kick if we want. You can tighten up the shape of that boom with this decay. Remember, transient means the attacks of stuff. So this is going to emphasize the attacks, and you're going to hear a lot more of those hi-hats. Okay, and then we can just push the drive a whole bunch. Pull our output back. Okay, this is cool. It's gotten that little bit of like kind of almost 80s pop to the kick drum now because of that frequency. Might pull that back just a hair. Actually, I kind of like it now that I think about it. Transients are a little intense for me. Crunch, I like the drive, but maybe a little bit less. Okay, and it's got a built-in compressor that we can use if we want as well, which is not something that sounds particularly good at this moment in this loop. This damp control is a little bit of a low pass filter, so it's gonna let some lows in. So a lot of the times when you add distortion, you're going to get a lot of upper frequencies, and this can kind of help tone those down just a little bit. Okay, pretty happy with that. Let's leave that there and keep going. So drum bus is a great effect to kind of wrap all your drum sounds together and color them all at the same time.